Okay, this is a monitoring device. At the what's it called? It's called the
SAMi.
SAMi monitoring device, and I think the guy's name is Anderson. Is that it?
Charles Anderson.
Charles Anderson.
And SAMi stands for Smart Activity Monitor.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And see, Mr. Anderson has a child who has epilepsy, a young man, okay, and he has nocturnal seizures. So he has seizures when he's asleep. Now, in the past, and what some parents do now, is that because seizures can be dangerous, especially if they happen in your sleep, okay, what they do is they stay up, they take turns monitoring their child, staying up, watching their child while they sleep. Or they move the child into their bedroom, and the child's sleeping right next to them, so they might hear if something happens.
Yeah.
That doesn't guarantee that they're gonna wake up, but that was about as good as we could get. Yes, there were some bed monitors where you would put it was like a blanket, a sensor that you would put underneath the mattress, and it would detect motion and things such as that.
Oh, wow.
But those are okay. Okay, but he developed a device that detects when a person has a tonic-clonic event. Okay, and what it does is it picks up on the muscle activity, the jerking that takes place. Now, not only does it detect it, what it does is it takes and it makes a video recording of it. Okay, so you see what's happening during the seizure activity, and any physician who deals with epilepsy tells you that is huge. If you can get a videotape of somebody having seizure activity, that is one of the best things that you can do as far as the diagnosis and classifying the seizure and things such as that. That is really, really top level. It's top shelf. Okay, so not only does it record the seizure activity visually, okay, with a small little camera, also what it does is it records it in an audio. So you get the sound and also the picture that goes with it. So you're getting both of these two things with it, okay? And in addition to that, what it does is it sends a message to your phone telling you that your son or your daughter is having seizure activity.
I think that is fantastic. And what's great about this is that Charles Anderson, he was a winner for the 2012 Shark Tank competition.
Yes.
So I think that's cool. I every so often get to see that show, like just by passing, because I can never figure out what channel it comes on. But what a great opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many different people there too that have been able to help. So getting on there and being able for it to get the money, to work it out, to have it, I think that's great.
Yeah, this is a Shark Tank competition that's held by the Epilepsy Foundation of America.
Fine. Oh, fun. Oh, this isn't Shark Tank.
This is Shark Tank.
Oh, sorry, friends.
This is another Shark Tank, okay? But it's it's that same principle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, where what happens is he went to a group and said, hey, look, this is what I developed. This is what works. Now what he's trying to do, okay, this thing, as you can imagine, is pretty expensive. Okay, this isn't something that, you or I could probably afford if we got a kid with epilepsy. Okay?
What you trying to say, Tom?
I'm saying that with all the other expenses that you got with this, you're doing the best you can.
Right.
Okay?
And I bet you this isn't covered by insurance, huh?
You got that right. They don't want to touch it. Okay? But so what he's doing is he's working on another one, okay, that's going to be more reasonably priced so that wide numbers of people can afford to get this and use it and have a little bit of peace of mind.
Yeah.
Because you can imagine, you're sleeping with one ear open and one eye open, worrying about whether or not your child's going to have seizure activity
And that's
while
gotta be
they're
a
asleep.
horrible feeling.
What a way to live.
Yeah.
That's not easy. That's not an easy life.
No.
Okay? So what it does is it increases the quality of life of the child, okay, because they're being monitored, okay? And also increases the quality of life of the parents.
That's gotta at least bring down some of the anxiety.
Oh, yeah, huge, huge. So this is really something cool.
Yeah, it is. Now, is this something that happens all the time, the Shark Tank competition?
They have this once a year.
Oh, okay.
They have this once a year, and it's coming up in June,
Oh, okay.
okay?
Good.
And we're gonna talk about that,
Okay,
about the new things that are coming
cool.
next show. We're gonna have
Alright.
all kinds of new stuff.
All right. I love new stuff. Yay.
Yeah, all kinds of new stuff that's happening in the wonderful, wacky world of.
Epilepsy,
Yeah.
the latest and the greatest.
So, something, I think it's a good note to end on.
Definitely.
A positive kind of thing that's happening in the epilepsy world that's,
Right,
it's
because
gonna
there
make
are,
life easier.
it will, and then this is a development towards a goal, a working goal that helps everyone.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so this is something that definitely, it's unfortunate that sometimes things happen to us,
Mhm.
that make that impact, but what a way to turn it around and be
Oh,
able
yeah.
to help not only because he's an engineer, right?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
you know, that's
And then this
awesome.
isn't his specialty, it was like, I gotta come up with something here,
Mhm.
because he was, I would imagine,
Yeah,
he was at his wit's end.
and I can, that's hard, and
So
mean,
this
even
is a
thinking
positive
about
thing
that.
for the world of epilepsy.
Yeah,
And the impact, you mentioned it earlier in another segment, was SUDEP.
yeah.
This might have an incredible impact upon that,
Mhm.
sudden unexplained death in epilepsy. This
Because, I mean, to
could be
me,
huge.
yeah, that would tie into that, like
Yeah.
nocturnal seizures and whatnot. Well,
Yeah.
good, and that would help because didn't those risks increase too for the SUDEP, didn't they? That they were finding there were
Oh,
more, there
yeah.
were higher risk.
Oh, yeah, because a lot of it, we weren't bothering to actually recognize it and stuff like this. So this is something cool that's hopefully going to become much more available to folks who have epilepsy in their families.
Definitely. So if you get the chance and you want to find out more, don't worry about it. You can always Google or you can come visit us.
And we'll help you. You can call us at 1-877-804-2241.
Or 513-721-2905.
Or www.epilepsy-ohio.org.
Or
So
thanks for coming and checking us out, and we enjoyed your company, didn't we?
did.
Yeah. We need a little song like Mr. Rogers after this.
We got a song. Don't you ever listen to it? You never watch our program.
I do, but